During World War II, while the world raced to develop deadlier bombs and faster planes, the US military came up with something completely different. Not a superweapon, not a secret spy, but a pigeon. Yes, an actual bird trained to guide missiles. World War II was an age of innovation: radar, jet engines, the atomic bomb. But one problem haunted Allied forces: accuracy. Long-range bombs often missed their targets. Enemy ships moved. Factories were well defended. Even with advanced technology, hitting a target from miles away was still a game of luck and physics. And that's when the US military turned to science. More specifically, behavioral science. Enter B.F. Skinner, one of the most famous psychologists of the 20th century. Skinner was a pioneer in behaviorism, the idea that animals, including humans, learn from rewards and punishments. He trained pigeons to play table tennis, guide toy cars, and even solve simple puzzles. When war broke out, Skinner had a wild idea. If pigeons could peck at a screen to hit a target, maybe they could guide bombs. It sounded crazy, but to Skinner, it was science. Here's the plan. A bomb would have a small window in its nose cone, a screen showing the target below. Inside, 3 pigeons would be placed in little harnesses, each facing the screen. Skinner trained them using a method called operant conditioning. The pigeons were rewarded with food when they pecked an image of a target. Once trained, they'd peck at the screen showing a live feed of the target as the bomb dropped. If the image moved, the pigeon would peck in the new direction, and the bomb's guidance system would adjust its fins based on the pecks. Basically, the pigeons were the bomb's GPS, decades before GPS even existed. To everyone's surprise, it worked. Skinner's pigeons were incredibly accurate. They could keep pecking the target image, even during loud noises, flashing lights, and distractions. But there was just one problem. It sounded completely insane. The US military funded the project at first, under the name Project Pigeon. But eventually, it was shut down. Not because it didn't work, but because no one could believe it was real. Generals and scientists laughed it off. Who would trust a bomb guided by birds? Project Pigeon was officially canceled in 1944, but the idea didn't totally die. In the Cold War, the project was revived briefly as Project Orcon, short for Organic Control. Same idea, new name, same outcome. Technology caught up. Missiles got smarter. Computers got better. And pigeons? Well, they went back to being pigeons. Still, Project Pigeon remains a strange reminder of how far humans will go in the name of innovation, even turning to nature when technology falls short. So next time you see a pigeon bobbing around in a city park, remember, that little bird once had the potential to be a wartime hero, a feathery fighter jet navigator. History is full of stories like this, forgotten, strange, and completely real. Want more weird history? Hit subscribe.